is Yuri. I started dating my husband, Akamatsu, back when we were students. We got married when I was 20-30.
Congratulations, Akamatsu!
You look gorgeous, Yuri.
Akamatsu and I moved to a different prefecture right after we married. It was so we could be closer to his parents. Wow! My parents helped us pay for a nice condo. They tried their best to be supportive of us moving far away. It was my first time living around Akamatsu's hometown, and his parents were the only people I knew there. Of course, Akamatsu was thrilled to be reunited with his friends. However, I had to start from scratch. But Akamatsu told me to focus on taking care of the house, which means I can't work, so I don't have any money to do anything I want. Maybe I'll make some friends once I have a baby.
Yuri, it's me. Open up.
Oh, Mother, good morning.
I made some extra food. I missed the honeymoon phase. Are you having fun?
Yes.
And so, you won't believe how brazen a Connie can be. We had a group meeting the other day, and she was being ridiculous.
It's starting again. Mother's rant. I know I should feel lucky that my mother doesn't bully me, but when she starts talking, she won't stop for at least 3 hours. It's excruciating.
And on and on and on.
Thank God Akamatsu declined their offer to live together. I can't deal with this all day.
We won't have any freedom if we live with my parents.
I feel so much better now. I'll be off then.
I'm finally free. Now I have to clean and get ready for dinner. To be honest, I was stressed out from having no friends and listening to my mother-in-law talk. Oh, wow, look at all the horsetails. Spring is here. I miss Akamatsu.
I'm home.
Akamatsu! Hey, did you see all the horsetails outside of our balcony?
Oh, cool.
I heard horsetails are edible, did you know? I'm trying to think of all the ways I could cook them. How about we make horsetail tempura?
Whatever. Stop talking about that. Gosh, I'm so hungry. What's for dinner?
Oh, I made hamburg steak and potato salad.
Ooh, that sounds great. Let's eat now. So this guy at work is so incompetent, but he keeps blaming me for problems. He's ridiculous.
I see. Since I didn't have friends around, Akamatsu was the only one I could depend on. But he didn't seem to enjoy hearing me talk. Just like his mother, he ranted on about his problems at work.
And on and on and on and on and just...
Can't we just talk about something positive or fun for once? Eventually.
Congratulations, it's a baby girl.
I gave birth to my daughter, Karin, 2 years into our marriage. I wanted to stay with my parents for a while, but they seemed busy handling the restaurant. In the end, I decided I would have to deal with everything on my own. Little did I know how tough the coming days would be. 6 a.m. Time to get up. I'm coming. I still have to make Akamatsu's obento for work. 8 a.m. Akamatsu leaves for work. Laundry, dishwashing, cleaning.
Yuri, I'm here.
9 a.m. Mother's ranting session starts.
On and on.
10 a.m. Still listening to Mother venting while feeding Karin.
On and on.
11:30. Mother goes home. I can finally rest. Feeding Karin and putting her to sleep. 12 o'clock. I should eat before she... 1 p.m. Breastfeeding Karin since she won't go back to sleep. Oh, I still need to go grocery shopping. 2:30 p.m. Grocery shopping. 3 p.m. feeding Karin and cleaning her. There, sweetie, you're all clean now. 5 p.m. Feeding Karin, changing diapers, getting ready for dinner. 8 p.m. Breastfeeding, cleaning up, putting her to sleep. 10 p.m. Night wakings, breastfeeding.
Cut it out! I have an early morning.
Waking up every couple of hours is no fun. Well, this is how most of my days went by. Add all the diaper changing and milk vomit. Don't forget the constant screaming. I was exhausted from not being able to rest at all. When was the last time I had a good night's sleep? That's why I wanted to ask Akamatsu to look after Karin so I could rest a little. Please, Akamatsu, can I take a nap for just 1 hour?
What? No way! I don't know how to take care of a baby. You have plenty of time to take naps during the day. I work all day and I'm tired. Don't make me work on the weekends.
What? Fine. I wanted to yell at him for being so uncooperative, but I did my best to keep it in. I knew Akamatsu was worn out since he came home late every night.
I'm home.
He even had to go to work on the weekends.
I'm off then.
It's strange though. He used to come home at 7, but he's been coming home near midnight for the past 2 months. I hope they were paying him for working overtime. However, one day I received an unexpected phone call. Yes, hello?
Oh, hi there. Good evening. My name is Tokusa, and I work with your husband at the office. Is this Yuri?
Tokusa. Akamatsu mentioned him before.
He's too formal and so serious about work. It's tiring to watch.
Yes, I've heard about you from my husband. How can I help you?
I'm sorry to bother you guys. I need to ask Akamatsu about something, but he's not answering his phone. Can I talk to him for a bit?
Huh? Akamatsu hasn't come home yet. Isn't he working at the office right now?
No. Akamatsu left the office before 6 today.
Huh? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Akamatsu wasn't working late at all. He finishes work at 6 p.m. and comes home past 11 p.m. Nobody knew what he was doing in between. Tokusa also told me there is no way Akamatsu was working in the weekend since the office is closed. What is going on? Could he be having an affair? That night, I decided to ask Akamatsu what was going on.
I'm home. What's wrong, Yuri? And where's my dinner?
Your colleague called and told me you don't work overtime. What have you been doing all this time? I know you left the office before 6 p.m. You were also lying about having to work on the weekends. Why would you lie to me?
I just felt like window shopping since I was so stressed out.
You window shop every day till this late? Tell me the truth, or else I'm calling your mother and telling her about it.
I was playing games.
What? Games? So you were at the arcade this whole time?
No,
An internet cafe?
not exactly. Actually, I'm renting an apartment near the office.
Apartments? Huh? Why? According to my husband, he started feeling uncomfortable living here ever since Karin was born. He said he couldn't handle Karin's crying. He was also sick of having to deal with me when I was tired and cranky.
I wanted some free time to myself. I mean, I work all day, you know. I'm stuck in the office from morning till night. I needed a place where I could just relax. I was about to go crazy.
I see. So you think you're the only one who's exhausted and in need of a break. You say you work all day, but it's only for 9 hours. Am I right? I take care of Karin 24 hours a day. I don't even have 5 minutes to myself, and I don't even have time to have a proper meal. You don't help me at all, and you expect me to take care of you. Now you're saying you're the one who needs a break?
But hey, well, you get to sleep during the day.
Karin wakes up every 15 minutes, even if I do get to lie down. You think that's enough? I'm not immortal. You are so selfish. You leave all the work to me on the weekdays and you spend your weekends on your ass.
Stop complaining about everything! I'm the one who makes the money for you and Karin to live! You should be thankful I'm not cheating on you!
Fine.
Well, I'll try to come home a little earlier starting tomorrow, so let's stop talking about this, okay?
Yeah, I'm over it. And the next evening.
I guess I'll go home a little early today. Hey, I'm home! Huh?
I decided to take Karin with me to see my parents. He deserved to be alone if that's what he wanted.
Yuri!
Is everything alright? It's not like you to come home so suddenly.
Well, I explained what happened to them and they embraced me.
I see. That must have been so hard. I'm so sorry. I should have been there for you.
At that moment, I realized how alone I'd been feeling while living with Akamatsu. I wish I'd realized what Akamatsu was doing earlier. After that, it took a year to finalize Akamatsu and my divorce.
Karin, come here, sweetie.
I live with Karin and my parents at my parents' house now. Life is not all rainbows and unicorns. However, I am still enjoying life with a job, and Karin seems to be having fun at daycare. There is one thing I appreciate about leaving Akamatsu. Mama! I now have a room in my heart to look at Karin and see how adorable she is. I I had too much on my plate back then to appreciate Karin's existence. I had no time to adore her. I remember I just considered Karin as a little thing I had to take care of so she wouldn't die. It doesn't mean I didn't care for her back then. I loved her. But now that I have emotional leeway, I can raise Karin with more love and understanding. I am so much happier now. FYI, my now ex-husband
She was such a nice wife.
was harshly reprimanded by his parents after they found out what he had been doing. His parents wouldn't allow him to move back in with them, and the apartment we lived in was too big for him. He is now living in the apartment he used as his hideout. I am so glad I'm finally free from such a selfish, heartless jerk. Akamatsu's office.
Did you hear? His wife left him because he rented a room to play games while she suffered.
What a moron. How could you leave your wife and your baby to go play games like that?
He deserves to go to hell.
I'm Yuzuria. This is something that happened in the early days of our marriage at the apartment where my husband and I lived together.
I'm home.
Welcome back. Alright, honey, take your socks off.
Yeah.
I was a bit germophobic at the time. I didn't want my husband to step on the floor with his feet right after he came home, so I answered the door like this almost every day. Okay, straight to the bathroom.
Yeah, if you don't like it that much, I'll do it myself. Do you know how it feels when your own wife wears a mask and glove like that?
You'll do a shabby job if I leave it up to you. Just get in the tub.
Yeah.
Sheets and pillowcases are washed every day and the room is always vacuumed and shined even though no one comes over. Did you wash them?
I washed them! Stop sniffing!
I'm not satisfied otherwise. That's just a little prologue. And here's the real problem. Oh, neighbors moved in. I wonder what they're like.
Oh, are you from room 105?
Oh, yes, nice to meet you. My name is Yuzuria and I live with my husband.
Nice to meet you. I'm Azumi from 106.
I'm her husband, Hiragi.
Oh, would you like to try some of this? It's sweet bean jelly. I don't know if you young people will like it though.
Yokan is a greeting gift. How tasteful. No, I love it. Thank you very much.
Really? That's great. Well then, let us inside so you can serve us some tea.
What?
We haven't finished moving in yet, so we can't serve tea right now.
Let's have a chat over a cup of tea. It's not enjoyable to eat sweet bean jelly in a dusty place, is it?
What? What are these people talking about? We just met for the first time. Sorry, our house is a mess right now.
Oh, we don't mind.
That's right. Our last house was like a dump, too.
Thanks for letting me know. Anyways, maybe next time.
Hey, what's wrong? Let us in. That's so rude.
Says who? Oh, that was awful. I need to take a shower. I got away with this a few times, but the next day...
Yuzuria, open the door. I know you're in there. Why are you locking the door?
The day after...
Please help us clean our house! It's too hard for elders like us!
And the day after that...
Yuzuria, open up!
Ah! What is it this time? It's getting ridiculous.
I knew you were. Wait, oh my gosh, what's with the chain? Unlock it.
Excuse us! You're acting like we're suspicious!
You two are the epitome of suspicious. Stop it. That's enough already. Why do you keep pretending like we've known each other for so long? It's actually quite uncomfortable.
What are you talking about?
We're neighbors, so this level of socialization is normal. Neighbors are supposed to help each other out, right?
That's right. We don't even lock our doors day or night.
What? It's not like we're in the countryside, and not locking the doors around here is just plain careless. Plus, imposing your own customs on others is just absurd. Please, go now.
Grr! Wait, why would you do that?
How cold you are! Young people these days!
I'll have to disinfect the front door later. The neighbors didn't seem to understand, even though I had turned them down numerous times. They continued to visit us persistently. They're completely out of their minds. They must have moved out of the country with reason. How can they not understand what people don't like at this age?
Yeah, they're hell of neighbors. I actually bumped into the person from 107 just now. I heard they've been getting followed around since they let them in their house once. Give me some tea.
Give me some leftover snacks and side dishes. Let me see the papers.
Oh, I can imagine. Anyway, we can never let them in our house.
Right.
But a few days later, the dreaded situation happened. I wonder what time Tachibana's coming home today. He should be home soon since the party started at 6 p.m. I wonder if they went to a second bar.
I'm home!
Oh! You're back earlier than expected. Welcome home, Tachibana. Now take off your socks.
Hello.
Good evening. Yeah, your husband seems to be very drunk.
He came into our house by mistake, so we brought him over.
My bad.
Tachibana! That's very kind of.
Excuse us then.
Oh my, you keep it so clean.
The bacteria!
Oh, it smells so good. What's this?
That's miso soup I made for Tachibana.
Let's see. Delicious. One more sip.
The cushion cover. Yeah, it's got a great texture. We should get one too.
Oh my, this plate is also excellent.
But isn't the room a little cold?
Huh?
Get out of here, you filth!
But filth? How rude!
We just took a look around for a...
What?
Disinfect!
Wait, Yuzuriha! That's not good!
Let go of me! I'll disinfect you! I don't have a clear memory of what happened because I was so furious. After they left, I scolded Tachibana with fury. I disinfected all the areas that were contaminated with bacteria, threw away the pillowcases, and poured out the miso soup. I woke up the next morning and passed out on my bed. Worst night's sleep I ever had. I guess they learned their lesson and the Azumi couple didn't come back to visit us anymore.
There she is! It's the devil!
Watch out! Stay away from her!
And well, they started treating me like a villain. I don't mind a few insults, as long as you never get involved with me again. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
What's wrong? You look pale.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Are you from room 105?
Yes.
I see. Is everything okay with you? The neighbors.
Oh, those people. Once I gave them a hard time, they stopped coming. If you're in trouble, I recommend speaking up loud and clear.
Right. Actually, my husband and I aren't very aggressive. Even when we say no, we get pushed around and end up letting them in.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I even asked the police to warn them, but they couldn't get through to them at all. I try to ignore them, but they keep banging on our door until we open up. I'm afraid I'm going to become neurotic.
I see. I guess that last warning didn't solve the problem. Oh yeah, I've got a good idea. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll calm down very soon.
Huh?
I came up with a plan and decided to carry it out. As a result... Yes?
Hello.
We're police. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Is it about the neighbors? Yes. And the police finally got involved. Why did the officers come today?
Neighbors are supposed to help each other out, right? You shouldn't lock your doors, much less use a chain like this.
That's right! We don't even lock our doors day or night!
A rumor went around town that the old couple next door always left their door unlocked. The thief finally broke into the house while sleeping and stole several 100,000 yen in cash. How careless. By the way, there's a security camera at the entrance of our apartment building. The police came to my house to check if I heard any noise or knew anything, that's all. We didn't hear any noise yesterday, and we were both sleeping soundly.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your cooperation.
By the way, the one who started the rumor, or rather the fact, was me. But I only told this story to a few people I knew in the town.
Oh my, how careless.
I already checked out the security cameras to make sure I didn't look suspicious. The thief wasn't that smart. They used the security footage as evidence and he was arrested shortly after. But it must have been quite the shock to the neighbor couple who were robbed because they didn't lock the door.
Yes!
They have since learned to draw the lock securely and have stopped bothering their neighbors. Then sometime later we moved out of that apartment. Now the three of us, including my son, live in a house.
I'm back!
Honey, I'm home!
Yes. Welcome back, you two.
Hey, Mom, I'll take a bath right away.
Yeah, it's curry today.
Yay!
I'll go take one too.
You'll have to finish your sterilization first.
Yes.
I'm less germophobic now than I was a few years ago, but I still sterilize my husband's feet. So if that old couple came now, I'd probably spray them furiously with alcohol like I did back then. Well, I'm not sure I'd do such a crazy thing again.
Bon appetit!
Eat up.
My name is Akamatsu, and I'm a high school student. 8 years ago, my father found himself a mistress and my parents got a divorce. I'm currently living with my mom, Akane, and my brother, Tokusa, who's 2 years older than me.
Akamatsu?
What? What do you want, Tokusa? Knock on the door before you come into my room, dude.
Are you sure you should be giving me an attitude? Ta-da!
What? Is that a ticket to Etra-chan's concert?
Yep. I got a ticket for you, too.
Hell yeah! Thank you, my dear big brother. I was a huge fan of Etra-chan, an underground artist. It all started when I followed my brother, who was also a fan, to a concert. I got a chance to go to a meet and greet after, and
Come on. We're next.
Tokusa-kun, you came to see me today too? Thank you. Did you come here with your friend today?
This is actually my younger brother.
I see.
hello.
I'd love to see you come to more of my concerts with your brother.
Of course! I was somehow cheered up by Etra-chan's charming smile. I thought that I wouldn't be able to go to this one because I was broke. Oh yeah, let me put a picture of this ticket on my blog. I was operating a website for Etra-chan's fans on the side. I say operating, but I leave the main contents of the website as is, and simply post updates on the blog section. I didn't add any affiliate links or advertisements, and only put my email address as my point of contact. I wasn't doing anything too seriously, but alright, maybe I should check my email. Whoa, I have an email!
I love reading the contents of your blog. There aren't many Etora-chan fans around me, so it feels like I have a friend whenever I come on here. It's great. I'm excited to see another one of your concert reviews in the future. Yasuria.
Is this a girl? I'm so happy!
Tokusa, Akamatsu. I'm going out, so just eat whatever you can find for lunch, okay?
Okay.
See you later, boys.
Wasn't Mom wearing a lot of makeup today?
Maybe she has a new man or something.
I hope she's not dating another asshole.
Mom does have a thing for bad guys after all.
Yeah. Dad was an abusive man, too.
That was true. Our parents got married immediately after high school because my mom got pregnant.
Stop it, Dad! If you're going to hit someone, hit me! What? You're just a kid! Stop giving me attitude!
Our father had a bad drinking habit. He would get drunk often and put his hands on us. That's why my brother and I were so happy when our dad left us. He's gone? Thank goodness!
Your biological father just left us. How dare you say something like that, you ungrateful son!
After that, Mom started feeling her loneliness with other men. All of them were terrible, though. They would use her or cheat on her. Tokusa started working right after graduating high school, which made our living situation a bit better. But back then, life was really hard on us.
I'm home.
Hey,
Welcome back.
August. Let me take a quick break. Oh yeah, maybe I should check in on my email for the website. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't had a chance to log in for a while because I've been so busy with school. Huh? What the hell is this? I have so many emails! And they're all from the same person.
Why are you ignoring me? I haven't gotten my period since the day we met. Answer my call. Stop avoiding me. You better take responsibility.
What the hell? They're all from the same person. Isn't this Yuzuriha girl the one that sent me that email before? What's going on? When I read through the emails properly, the girl who was sending the emails, Yuzuriha, had met up with a man that claimed to be the operator of this website in person and did the deed with him in a hotel. So he ghosted her after he found out she was pregnant. How awful. Wait, doesn't this mean there's someone out there that's pretending to be me? But why me? I'm just a regular person. For some strange reason, The messages the two of them had been exchanging before they met had been deleted.
Hey, Akamatsu, did you take my comic books? Huh? What's wrong? Why do you look like that?
Dude, what should I do? I told my brother all about what was happening.
Damn. You really didn't do it?
There's no way! Besides, I'm a virgin!
Yeah, I don't think you would. I guess you just have to meet that girl.
What?
She'll know that it wasn't you if you meet her, right? I do feel bad for this girl, but our priority right now is to prove your innocence.
Yeah. I followed Tokusa's advice and sent the girl an email to inform her that I was a high schooler and the one operating the website, but that I had never met her. Of course, she didn't believe me in the beginning.
You liar. You just don't want to be held responsible, right?
But I was finally able to convince her to meet me to see for herself. On the day of the meeting,
I'm kind of nervous.
why are you the nervous one, dude?
Of course I'd be nervous. The lady is apparently a bit older than us, too.
Excuse me. Are you Akamatsu-san?
Oh, yes, I am. And, are you Yuzuriha-san?
Yes. You're really not the man that I met with.
Right?
I'm sorry for interrupting you. My name is Tokusa, and I'm his older brother.
Oh, nice to meet you.
More importantly, how did you know that he was Akamatsu?
That's true.
You're a completely different person, and your age is different too. But your face looks exactly the same.
Huh?
The man I met was probably in his 40s though.
What did you just say?
If he's in his 40s and looks exactly like me,
Isn't that Dad?
What? Your father?
After explaining everything to her, we decided to have her confirm if what we were thinking was correct.
Mom, are you home?
Hi, boys. Gosh, why are you yelling? I'm about to leave soon, so make it quick, okay?
Are you going to see Dad?
Mom, you've been letting Dad into the house when we're not home, haven't you?
How do you know about it?
So you have.
It's not like it's directly affecting you two, so who cares?
Listen, this doesn't just affect us. It caused problems for other people too.
Excuse me?
Anyways, if you're going to see Dad right now, just have him come here.
What? I can call him?
Just like that.
Hey! It's been a while, boys! You two wanted to see me? What's up, man?
Honey!
Dad, you used my laptop to contact a woman who emailed me without my permission and met up with her, didn't you?
What?
Huh?
What are you saying? I don't know what you're talking about. We met up with Yuzuriha-san. What? Why would you do that? How? I deleted all of our conversations!
She continued to send me emails because you've been ignoring her messages!
Hold on. What's going on, honey?
Dad contacted a lady who was emailing me on the website I made and met up with her. She might be pregnant with his child.
Pregnant? Honey, is that true?
It's your fault for making your password so easy to guess! Seriously, your birthday? I got it in one try! Mom, do you see now? This man already put you through enough pain. Don't fall for his tricks again.
Stop it! Don't talk badly about your father. I still love him.
What?
Who's more important, this failure of a father or us?
Excuse me, your father, of course.
Yes? Coming! Okay, I can use this opportunity to leave.
Wait a second.
Who is it?
Hello. Long time no see.
What? How did you know I was here? I invited her here. Deal with the rest on your own. Come on, Akamatsu.
Okay.
Wait! Come on! Hold on a second! Don't leave me here!
Honey,
Where do you think you're going?
you said I was the only one.
What are you going to do about my pregnancy?
Dick!
Shut up!
What should we do now?
Let's find a real estate agent.
Yeah, strike while the iron's still hot, I guess. Just like that, the two of us decided to leave our parents and the house and live together on our own. 1 year later,
Akamatsu, take a look at this.
huh?
Tokusa! It's me, your father! Please, Let me borrow some cash! I need $10,000 for now!
What? How did you even find my account?
Akane told me!
What happened to the child that Yuzuri-Hasan was carrying?
That crazy girl! Her period was just late! Look how much trouble she caused all of us! Come on, help me out! Akane's useless! Yuzuri and her parents kept asking for compensation fees from your mom and me! Help us!
What the hell is this? It was a good thing we left the house. We cut off all ties with you two. Deal with it on your own.
Hold on! At this rate, Akane and I are going to drown in debt and die!
See ya. Oh shoot, dude, it's already 5 p.m. Is it already that late? Let's hurry.
Hey everyone! Thank you so much!
Who knew she would become this popular?
I guess we had a good eye.
Even when I was in a tough environment, I didn't go crazy thanks to Tokusa and Etra-chan. Etra-chan! Tokusa! Thank you!
What? For what?
My name is Kuroki. I'm a shy businessman with no special talents. But at 26, I got a girlfriend for the first time. Akane is a wonderful girl who's honestly too good for a guy like me. I met her at one of our clients' companies.
Hello.
Hello, may I speak to Tachibana-san from the development department? Tachibana-san's the scary one who doesn't talk much.
Despite those looks, Tachibana-san is actually a dog lover.
Is that so?
So talk about dogs. It'll help ease attention.
Ah, she was a receptionist, and I fell in love at first sight.
Look, it's my baby Yuri. Isn't she a beauty?
Yeah, she is. Thank you so much. It went well. I fell in love with her smile and cheerfulness. I asked her out for the first time in my life. Even after we started dating, her smile never changed. However, it might just be my imagination, but she's been acting a little strange lately. And then, she's been extremely sensitive to the sound of her phone notifications. What's wrong?
The lid's stuck. It won't open.
Give it to me. And sensitive to other sudden sounds.
Did you hear a woman's voice just now?
What? It was just someone passing by, right? This didn't happen when we first started going out. Then the incident happened. Invited to her house for the first time after 4 months of dating.
Hey, welcome.
Good morning, Akane. You're sweating a lot. Akane? Are you tired? You okay? Hey, the tea!
What? Not at all. Maybe it's because I stayed up all night cleaning yesterday.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I got you these before I came.
Wow, thanks! Strawberry flavor? Looks delicious.
Let's eat it while watching the movie.
Don't let him get away! Chase him!
How did you find out about this place?
What's going on, Azami?
I'm a spy for the Etras.
What? Why did you keep this from me all this time?
At first, I was just trying to steal your data, but then I fell in love with you!
It was just getting good.
I'll pause it.
Sorry. Yes?
What? What's wrong, Akane? Who was it?
Nobody. Sorry, Kuroki. Can you go out on the balcony for a minute?
The balcony?
Take your shoes! Don't even make a sound!
What? What's going on?
Make sure to stay out of sight, okay?
Yes. The lock? Wait. Akane! Wait. What? What the hell is going on? Did someone come in? Wait. This situation. No way. Is Akane actually a spy who just got her cover blown by the enemy organization? No. I must be watching too many movies. It's not normal. What if she was just cheating with me and that's her real boyfriend?
Hello, I'm her boyfriend, John.
No way! Akane would never do that! But that would be the most realistic. What are they arguing about? Akane! I might be able to take a peek from here. A woman? So the boyfriend theory is gone. Phew. Is it the enemy organization after all? Akane? What? What's going on? Akane might be in danger if I don't do something. I need to save her. Akane, open up! Akane!
Kuroki! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
What the hell is going on?
Who are you? It is what it is.
She's crazy!
Stop, Yasuria!
I'll call the police!
You told me we were gonna be happy together. I'll never forgive you.
She's hyperventilating. Are you okay, Akane? Hello? The police arrived shortly after, and the woman was taken away in an ambulance. Akane and I were interviewed at the police station. Was your name Akane? They're apparently friends. And you? I'm her boyfriend. We happened to be in the room together. Akane was too distraught to speak. I spoke on her behalf for a while and explained to the police what I had just witnessed in the room.
Thanks, Kuroki. I'll do the rest myself.
Good. She seems to have calmed herself. How long have you been friends with her?
Yasuria. I met her 2 years ago at a bar I frequented.
Hey, I was wondering if you'd like to have a drink with me.
Sure. We hit it off from there. We started to hang out as friends, going shopping, having sleepovers.
Akane, listen.
Mm-hmm. As an only child, I was happy because I felt like I had a sister. And then, I have a surprise report for Yuzu today!
Tell me.
There was a guy named Kuroki at my client's company, and he asked me out, so we started going out. Wait, Yasuria? I thought you'd be happy.
Why?
What?
Why would you go out with a guy like that when I'm the closest to you?
What? Why?
I love you so much more!
She confessed her love to me for the first time. I see. But I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way about you, Yasuria.
It's okay. I'm sorry I startled you. I should get going.
Yasuria! She didn't do anything then, but after a while...
I still can't forget about you, Akane. I love you. I want to see you.
Yasuria kept contacting me and the messages got creepier and creepier.
We're bonded by our past lives. Yesterday's date was fun. I'll never forget that night.
Date? What is she talking about? We haven't even met since then. I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. I didn't want you to worry. So I met up with her once and told her to leave me alone, but if it escalates any further, I'm thinking of taking it to the police.
Wait! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you, Akane. I actually have depression.
What?
If you go to the police, I'll have no choice but to kill myself!
No! Okay, I won't go to the police, but you have to stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
A month later. Good thing Yasuria hasn't contacted me since then. Tomorrow's the first time Kuroki's coming over, so I have to tidy up.
Are you still seeing that guy? I've got an idea. We just need to get rid of the obstacle.
Yasuria, what are you talking about? So today, Yasuria came to my house. I told her to leave because I didn't know what she would do if she ran into Kuroki, but...
If you don't let me in, I'll kill myself here!
So I had no choice but to let her in.
You bitch! You liar! I want my life back!
What are you talking about? Stop right now and go home already!
So you don't need me anymore.
Yeah!
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing, Kuroki?
If I had been more dependable.
That's not true! Even today, I don't know what would have happened if you weren't here.
In the end, we didn't report the damage this time. After discussing it with Yuzuriha's parents, they promised to keep her away from us, and she was admitted to a psychiatric hospital. Then we moved in and started living together.
Kuroki, look, what do you think of this? It's a swimsuit.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm glad she's calmed down from that state of shock. From now on, we'll be able to confide in each other about anything. You have been gaining weight lately, though.
I beg your pardon.
My name is Yasuria, currently 26 years old. The number one thing I love most in life is my work. Ever since graduating college, I've been working dedicatedly.
Miss Yuzuria, good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Suji. Let's do our best today.
Yes, Miss Yuzuria is so wonderful.
Yes, an amazing example of career woman. I want to be like her too.
It's weird talking about myself like this, but I'm calm, strong, and an independent woman. But
Yuzuriha!
Hideki, I wanted to see you. He's Hideki, my fiancé. I met him at a museum. He's an amazing and romantic person who loves art and is very nice. Hey, Hideki, you're free on the weekends, right? Can I stay with you all day long?
You're such a baby. But that was my plan too.
Really? I'm glad. Although I'm usually a strong woman, in front of him I turn into a spoiled child. That's how much I like him.
Your smile. It's so cute. I want to see you smile forever. If we marry, will you always be by my side?
Always. But I want to continue my work too.
Then let's both do what we like. You'll continue to work, and we can divide our chores between us two. Let's create a family filled with happiness so that I can see you smile every day.
Yes. He was my ideal partner. I thought I met my destiny and didn't question my thoughts. Yes, but that was until we married and began to live together. 3 months after our marriage.
I'll be going to dinner with the owner of the usual gallery, so you can eat without me.
Again? He was supposed to be in charge of dinner today. It's been like this since we married and started living together. He helped out with the chores for only about 2 weeks after we got married.
Sorry, I have to go out today too.
Well, if he's enjoying it, I shouldn't complain. Another day. Hideki, I'm gonna clean, so can you help?
Sorry, I'm busy right now, hanging up my new art. I'll do that another time.
He's been saying another time forever. But I shouldn't get mad over things like this. We're a married couple after all. Okay, then I'll ask you next time then.
Yep.
At first, I was being patient. But after 6 months, I couldn't take it anymore. Hideki! What do you mean I'm supposed to pay for all the living expenses for this month?
It couldn't be helped. I had a painting I really wanted.
I paid most of it last month too! We had a budget, you know. It's crazy to be spending all your earnings to buy a painting.
Can't I rely on you? We're married, so shouldn't we support each other?
Exactly! That's why we said we should split everything half and half. And plus, we even agreed on dividing our chores too. But you pushed it all onto me so you could have time for your hobbies.
But you're better than me at cooking and other chores. If I try to help, I thought I'd create more work for you.
If so, then at least contribute by paying. Hey, let's discuss about this properly.
This is what women are like. They get emotional so fast. It's helpless.
You're at fault for not keeping your promise.
Do we have to follow our promise that we made before our marriage forever? If you scream and yell at me like that, we can't have a proper discussion. It's a waste of time.
Was I wrong for marrying this man? It seems that I don't want to smile in front of him anymore. Since that day, I stopped showing my emotions in front of my husband.
Yuzuriha? Are you sure you don't have to start preparing for dinner yet? What are you writing? Hey, Yuzuriha? Since we're living together, I want you to properly pay half of our living expenses. It's okay to spend money on hobbies, but only to a degree it doesn't affect our budget. We work the same hours, so it's not right to make me do all the chores. Don't assume women are emotional just because of their gender. What's this? I demand improvement on these points.
You can't have a conversation with me since I'm a woman who's emotional, right?
I didn't say that.
If so, you can at least read, right? From now on, I'll communicate with you via text.
Hey, what about Huh? It's your day to make dinner, so I will not do anything. Since there's no food in the fridge, I'll go eat out. Shit.
The next night,
I'm home. I'll help. I'm sorry, but my love for you hasn't changed. Maybe I relied on you too much. Hey, should we go eat out tomorrow? I know a restaurant you'd like. It's a newly opened French restaurant in the station. Hey, Yuzuriha? Okay, I'll prepare the plates then. Ouch! What are you doing? Huh? You're in charge for tomorrow, so you don't need to do anything today. Since you think I'm more efficient at cooking, don't interfere. If you want to, first go wash your hands. What's up with you? This is why women are... They corner men with sound arguments. That's why I hate them. You don't like emotional people or people who make sound arguments? You make no sense. What do you want me to do? Enough of this! Talk already! What's up with that face? I liked your smiling face! Smile! Smile like you used to! Huh? You lay one finger on me and I'll report you! Shit! Shit!
I don't remember marrying an animal who can't communicate. Dinner's mostly ready, so eat it yourself.
Shit! 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 Shit!
I've been misunderstanding things all along, I guess. I was able to smile like a child in front of him since I liked being with him. But for him, it wasn't like that. He's probably just a child in a man's body. The next day... I hope he didn't break things in the other room. This is a painting Hideki bought.
Your smile. It's so cute. I want to keep watching it forever.
I see. For him, I guess I was just something to be collected as a hobby, just like those paintings. A thing that smiles with no will. What he wanted was just my smile and nothing else. I wish I realized this before we got married. Several days later.
Wait! Yuzuriha! What do you mean divorce? We just got married!
I took a picture of the dent you created in the wall, and even though we promise you won't do chores or pay for living expenses, there's so many reasons to divorce.
No way!
It didn't take long to decide my divorce.
Please, think it over!
Why? Because you won't have anyone to cook and clean for you? Or because you won't have anyone to earn living expenses and won't be able to spend all your money on your hobbies? Or because you don't want to let go of a collection you finally got? I can't smile in front of you anymore. You're not the person you wanted anymore. Goodbye. This is how Hideki and I got divorced. After that and paying for the consolation fees, it seems that Hideki is sad that he has less money to spend on his hobbies. When I was going out with him, I really loved him. That's why I was able to smile like a child in front of him.
Miss Yuzuriha, good afternoon.
Miss Sasuji, good afternoon to you. Some other day, will I be able to meet someone that can make me smile like I used to?
I'm Yuri. This is a story about a family feud that happened when I was in my late 20s. Mom? Hello? What's the matter? Calling me at work.
Yuri, your father!
What? One day, my father, who had been in good health until then, suddenly died of cerebral hemorrhage. I couldn't grasp what happened from the suddenness of it all. But my mom was devastated more so than I was, so much so that she was in a stupor. They were a loving pair who got along very well, so our grief was unimaginable. Yeah, I had to be strong here. I had to support her.
So the arrangements after this.
Yes, let's see. Then... Huh?
Is this Tachibana-san's funeral?
Yes. Who could that be? Do we have a relative like that?
Well then,
May I burn incense to my father, too?
What? Suddenly, a woman I had never seen before called my dad father. What? What do you mean? Did you just call him father? Could this person be Dad's mistress's child?
Yuri, what's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Please join the general guests for today. We can talk about it in detail a later day.
Huh.
Yuri, who was that?
It looks like the daughter of one of Dad's acquaintances. Don't worry about it and get some rest over there. No way! If my mom runs into her under these conditions, I can't let her find out no matter what.
Hey, Yuri.
Oh, Uncle.
About Tachibana. I'm sorry to hear.
This is my father's brother, Hideki-san. My father's family runs a long-established inn that's been passed down for generations. They're brothers, but they didn't get along very well with my father because of their opposite temperaments. I'm sorry it's been chaotic. It happened so suddenly that my mother and I couldn't sort out our feelings.
Oh, more importantly, her. Shouldn't we let Azami-san burn incense as a relative too?
Azumi-san! Uncle, do you know her?
Yeah, I heard about her from Tachibana. He said, I have a child in hiding and I don't know what to do. I contacted her too, so she can at least send him off.
No! So Dad was... But he was so in love with Mom! How could he have cheated on her? I'm sure he didn't get along with my uncle. There's no way he would talk to him about such an important matter! That story...
Wait, could you tell me more about that, Hideki-san?
Mom! Oh no! Mom, you know what? No, this is...
It's fine, Yuri. There's no way he had a child in hiding. I trust him. Now, Hideki-san, I'm going to ask you to tell me everything you know.
Sure, I'll tell you everything.
And Hideki-san started talking about her. Apparently, that woman Azumi is my dad's illegitimate daughter with a different mother that had disappeared, and that she is residing in the mother's family home with her grandparents. She claims that if we give her part of the inheritance, I won't reveal her identity and step down gracefully.
Think about it. She isn't getting treated as a relative even though that's her father. Don't you feel sorry for her? Maybe it's a good idea to just give her the inheritance and pretend we never even met.
What?
So he just wants the inheritance? But still, why would my uncle go that far?
Looks like you heard a lot of details from my husband.
Yes, well, he is my brother after all. I told her about it from my side as well. It's been quite troublesome.
So, do you know the date of birth of that person named Azumi?
Date of birth? As I recall, it was the 19th of August, 1995.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's strange. If we assume that the girl was conceived 40 weeks before that, my husband was working abroad at the time.
Huh?
Right, when I was little. He went abroad for 3 years.
And at that time, he was about 6 months into his assignment. My husband did not return home once that first year. So that would mean that he got that girl's mother pregnant while he was abroad alone.
Well, that's true.
My husband was sent to a Muslim country with strict commandments. It is unlikely that the mother of the child could have followed him into the country alone.
Well, then maybe I got the date wrong. Besides, it was my brother who told me, so it could be incorrect.
I'm sure you could find out that much with a little research.
Anyway, we'll talk about this another day. I'll leave you guys to it for now.
Come back the day before tomorrow. Yuri, you were trying to keep it to yourself earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, I just thought it wasn't something you wanted to hear right now.
Right, but this is no time to be downhearted.
What?
I've heard so much about Hideki-san from your father. I can't stand by and watch someone dishonor the deceased. I need your help too, Yuri. We'll get your father's vengeance together.
Okay. She looked like a crippled moments before this. Now she's back to being the strong mom she's always been. But still, if she's not Dad's illegitimate child, I wonder who this Azumi person is. And 3 days later...
I apologize for my husband's actions, Mr. Grief. I am so sorry. My son witnessed the exchange between you two and my husband. I've come today to apologize on behalf of him.
It was Hideki-san's wife, Sasuji-san, who came to visit us.
Raise your head, Sasuji-san. I know you're not at fault.
Auntie, do you know who that Azumi person is?
No, it's just... Actually, I do have an idea.
I see. Then Sasuji-san, I need your help with something. Could you help us?
Yes, of course. If there's anything I can do to help.
To This is Suji-san? Mom, what are you doing? The next day. Yes? Azumi-san!
Calling me from Hideki-san's phone through Sasuji-san. What is this all about?
Yes, thank you for coming all the way here.
So this is what you asked Sasuji-san to do. But why?
Hideki-san told me about your situation. I sympathize, but you are not my husband's child. Take a look at these passport records. There is no way he could have met your mother.
Give up the act already. Hideki-san told me. He told me that you made it so that I couldn't see my father. Do you know what I've been through because of you?
If you still can't accept it, I don't have a choice. Let's get a DNA test as soon as possible. That will take care of it.
Yes, please do that. If that proves I'm related, I'm taking the whole estate. I've been through so much bitterness. I deserve that much, don't I?
Yes, I can promise you that.
Mom!
You said it. I don't care even if you regret it later.
My mother collected a fingernail and a few rooted hairs from Azumi-san and sent them along with the hairs on my father's pillow and his hat to a DNA testing company. Well, what if she's actually Dad's child?
We'll think about that then. But don't worry, I told you before, didn't I? I trust your father. Besides, I have a pretty good idea who that Azumi person is.
What?
She's actually...
What? What? And the day finally came.
Dad, Mom wants to have a talk with you about something important in private.
In private? Oh dear. What is it? Hey Tsutsuji. What talk? What? What's going on here? Azami-san, what is this?
These people want to settle something with you and I.
What? Even Auntie?
Oh, you know, Kaorin-san and Sasuji-san called me.
This is Yasuria-san, my great-aunt who is the aunt to my dad and Hideki-san. She's also the one in charge of the inn.
Well, have a seat. It's going to be a long story.
Yes.
By the way, Hideki, are you sure the girl is Tachibana's?
Yes. That's what he told me.
I see. Karin-san, show him. Yes. We've done a DNA analysis on the fingernails and hairs that Azumi-san left with us when she visited our house the other day.
What? Why did you?
Because this wasn't getting anywhere.
That doesn't mean you can do it on your...
Quiet! We're in the middle of a conversation. This is the result of the relationship between my husband and Azumi-san. As you can see, my husband is clean. His parent-child relationship with Azumi could not be recognized.
No way! Then who?
That can't be true! I was consulted by Tachibana himself! How could you really rely on something like that in the first place? You might have made it all up!
Let's quit it, honey.
What?
I had samples from your toothbrush tested as well.
Why would you do that?
Hideki, 25 years ago, do you remember Akane-san who worked here as a maid?
What? Akane?
Oh no!
Don't tell me you've forgotten. At that time, there was an employee who suspected a relationship between you and Akane. So I asked Akane about you in person.
What?
Well, I guess she got cold feet because she confessed right away. I gave her some money as severance pay before Sasuji-san would hear about it. I didn't think she had a child in her belly, though.
No way.
Here's the proof, Azumi-san.
The parent-child relationship between me and Hideki-san is 99% confirmed?
That's right. Azumi-san wasn't my dad's child, but a child born to Hideki-san and a former employee of his.
You asshole!
Oh! Wait! Calm down!
Shut up, you liar! So that's why you came to me and asked me to give you a part of the inheritance. The money was just an afterthought. Your real intention was to force me onto your brother out of convenience. Isn't that right?
No!
What Yasuria-san had been hiding about Akane-san. I had a feeling, but I pretended not to see it. But I can't forgive you, including this time. I'm divorcing you.
Wait! Tsutsuji! Let's talk!
Oh, and we can't keep people here who tarnish our family name any longer. Therefore, even if we part ways, Sasuji-san will remain as a proprietress and eventually Tokusa will take over the reins. You will leave here and make amends for the way you treated your daughter for the rest of your life.
No! Please forgive me!
Shut up! Give me my alimony now, you scum!
This has been a painful situation for Azumi-san and Sasuji-san, but we were able to clear my father's name. A lot has happened before we even had time to grieve, I guess.
Yeah, Sasuji-san said that she'll do her best with her son, and Azumi-san's father was alive, who she thought was dead, so it's sad that he's gone, but I'm glad we were able to do everything we could for him in the end.
My mom started working part-time and even started playing golf, keeping a positive outlook on life. I also got married and now have 2 children. Suzuki-san and the others are still busy running the inn. I don't know what happened to my uncle and Azumi-san after the divorce, but apparently he continues to give her money on a regular basis. He lied to her and tried to pin the blame on my father, so I think he deserves that much. And my great-aunt Yasuria-san is still alive and well. I have a feeling she's still going strong. Although it was a huge debacle that involved a lot of people, now that things have settled down, I sometimes think about it. If Dad didn't ascend to heaven and saw what happened instead, I'm sure he wouldn't have been able to rest in peace.
You asshole!
And one more thing. Like my dad and mom who believe in each other from the bottom of their hearts, I hope we can be that kind of couple.
What?
Nothing. I'm Yuri.
Yuri, let's take a photo.
Yeah, I was hanging out with my friend Akane out of the city. Akane and I were obsessed with taking pretty photos to post on social media. We were enjoying our time taking selfies.
Time to post. Oh, isn't that Yuzuria's poster?
Whoa, so pretty! Yasuria was one of the most influential singers in the world today. She was half American and half Japanese and got discovered by some unknown music producer and made her debut in the US and quickly rose to the top of the charts.
We couldn't get tickets for this dome show. Oh, I wish I could have gone.
Oh well, it was the first concert in Japan, so the demand was huge.
The losers in this ticket war can only take a selfie with this poster to cure the wound.
Yeah, I'm taking one too. While we were taking photos.
Excuse me! Please! Help! Please!
No, I'm sorry.
I suddenly noticed a foreign man going around talking to people on the street. He shows a piece of paper to people walking by and tries his best to convey something to them. But everyone avoids him because of the language barrier.
I wonder what happened to him. Maybe a tourist who got lost?
I'd like to help him, but Akane, are you good at English?
I failed every exam in junior high and high school.
No good. But I feel sorry for him. As we were thinking of what to do. Our eyes met.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Something!
Wait, what?
I can't understand. I couldn't understand a word, but it was obvious he was in trouble and needed help with something. We couldn't leave him alone as long as he was talking to us.
Oh no, I am a pen?
Akane, you're not a pen! First we have to somehow find out what he's having trouble with. What are you having trouble with?
What?
Yuri, that's just Japanese that sounds like English.
As we were in a state of panic, he held out a sheet of paper.
This. Please.
As we looked at the paper, there were things written on it in various different handwritings.
This person wants to go to the Etra Hotel.
Take the bus to Station XX, then ask people.
Station Harajuku. Line green.
260 yen for a ticket.
This is...
Etra Hotel?
Yes! Etra Hotel!
It's a little far, but I don't have any urgent plans. Shall we take him there?
Yeah, well, I guess it can't be helped. Okay, Etra Hotel, let's go.
Oh, thank you.
And so we headed to Etra Hotel with him. We exchanged a few words along the way. But here was no harvest except the fact that his name was John. English. I'm going to have to work on it. And after a 30-minute walk and bus ride, we arrived at the hotel.
It's huge.
I've only seen it from afar, but I didn't know the Etra Hotel was such a luxurious hotel.
Something.
Huh? What is it?
Maybe he's just trying to thank us? Well, I'm sure the hotel staff will take care of the rest, so we'll be going.
John!
What?
Oh, Miss Karin.
Where did you go without even carrying your phone? We were really worried about you.
John-san! Thank goodness you're safe.
I was terrified that something had happened to you.
We were even thinking of asking the police to get involved.
Oh, sorry.
You two showed John the way. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank you after getting a good understanding of the situation, so please wait a moment.
Oh no, you don't have to.
Miss Karin, something.
What's with this over-the-top welcome? Isn't John just a tourist?
That might not be the case.
I see. I understand. Excuse me, but what are your names?
Oh, my name is Yuri.
I'm Akane.
Yuri-san and Akane-san. Thank you once again. My name is Karin, John's secretary. John is one of the top people in our office, and if something had happened to him, I don't know what would have happened at the show the day after tomorrow.
No. The show? According to Karin-san, John was so excited to visit Japan for the first time in business. Then he went off on a whim to explore on his own. But he forgot his phone on the way and fell in a panic. He asked people for help.
Excuse me? No. Help me! Sorry!
But he had a hard time because all of them didn't speak English. They were confused at first, too. And someone finally kindly showed up even though they didn't understand English.
Can we help you?
He lent his phone to John and used the translation function to communicate with him.
I see. You want to go to Etra Hotel? Then you need to go to Harajuku Station and take the green line. Let's write it down on paper since he doesn't have a phone.
Yeah, I would take him there.
But we're in a rush for work, too. This person wants to go to Etra Hotel. Take this. Once you get to Harajuku Station, show this paper to the people and ask them to guide you. Then they'll take you to the station near the Etra Hotel.
What?
Shouldn't you translate that first?
You're right!
Then John went to that station and showed this piece of paper to someone else who gave him further directions.
Next, take the bus and show this to the driver and ask him to take you.
Thank you.
And the relay race of notes to help John started just like that.
I wish I could thank everyone who helped, but unfortunately, I don't have their contact, so that's out of the option. So please let us thank you too at least.
Oh no, you don't have to. It usually started with the kindness of others.
What? They're offering it, so might as well take it. So, what kind of thanks do we get?
Connie!
The reason we came to Japan is for a concert. If you don't mind, we'd like to invite you two to the VIP section of the concert.
VIP seats? Wow, John must be really amazing.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, John insists.
So, what kind of artist is alive for?
Well, everyone, thank you so much for coming to my first concert in Japan. I'll sing with all my might. Everyone, follow along.
2 days later.
Is this a dream?
I can't believe it! I'm actually hearing Azuria sing live!
Incredible power! I'm so glad I'm alive!
To our surprise, we were invited to the VIP seats for Azuria's concert. We found out later that John was a talented American music producer that only a few people knew about.
I can't believe it! Who would have thought John was Azuria's producer? It's crazy to think that someone like that was just wandering the streets in public.
Yeah, if he got in an accident, it would have been such a big deal.
He's a free spirit. Whenever he visits different countries, he can't resist his curiosity, and we're the ones who take the blunt of it.
It must be troubling for Karin-san.
Yuri-san, Akane-san.
Oh, Karin-san.
Excuse me during the performance, but John asked me to deliver this to you two. If you would like, he wants you two to come to the after party after the concert. Azuria will be at the after party too, so if we get a chance, I'll introduce you both.
What? Is it possible to take photos with her?
Yes, you two are John's saviors.
John!
Afterward, Akane and I enjoyed the special moment. It's not like I helped John return to something, but I'm glad I was able to help Karin-san and John even just a little bit. From now on, if something like this happens again, I'm going to step up and help. And while I was thinking that, at the same time, I need to get better at English first. What can I do for you? I made a firm promise to myself. And in the end, we were able to take a commemorative photo with Azuria.